Alright guys, this is going to be a game. We're playing Nasus, our tank, Timmy as a Saint, or me playing AP Shaco, who is going to be our Shaco. I guess my role would be Assassin. Fear playing Master Yi, and Shadow Strike playing Jarvan the 5th. Or the 4th. I actually don't know how Roman numerals work. Or the 6th. It might be the 6th. I don't know. Anyway, I am duo queuing with Fear and Shadow Strike, my friends. So, yes. Benson Wah playing Mordekaiser. Kammel's playing Jungle Malphite, which is one you don't see very often, but he does alright. Well, I mean, I guess alright. Metal Snake's playing Olaf. Balnar playing Caitlyn. And Jessic playing Katarina. So as you can see, we do not have a jungle, so we have no solo lane, which is kind of a bummer. They will have the level and the XP advantage, and probably the farm advantage too, depending on how this Malphite does. But keep in mind, I am playing AP Shaco, so I will try and annoy him in the jungle, piss him off, I don't know, something. At the beginning of this game, I actually wasn't paying any attention to the screen, and I didn't even realize they had a jungle. So you're gonna see some interesting play come out of me, which is kind of funny. So yes, this loading screen taking a while because my friend has a computer that's like a Commodore 64. His name is Fear. Katarina looks like she's running on an NES emulator, so that's all right. So real quick, it's just about team comps. Well, good, because now I don't have to talk about team comps. So I will be buying a amplifying tomb and a health pot as fast as I can and getting up top. I do use Ghost. I do this about start of every round. Just trying to speed up the process between buying an amplifying tomb and a health pot. The only thing that I really don't like is none of these things have AP items in them, so I can't really quickly like pull this up and double click on part and then just buy the health pot. I actually have to go into magic, ability power, amplifying tomb. So that kind of sucks. But I will be laning with my friend who's playing Jarvan, and this is a very good lane for me. Shake up plus Jarvan equals really good. I wish we'd taken bot. I didn't even realize they had a solo. But we're gonna make it work. So that is all right. I think I have to turn my graphics down. Nope, they're good. All right. So we have Malzahar mid. Malzahar obviously a fantastic mid and should lose to no one. Their mid will probably be Caitlyn or Katarina. I'm leading towards Caitlyn just because she's so easy to farm with, so easy to deny with. Caitlyn is probably one of the hardest mids I've ever had to play against, especially as someone like Annie who relies on burst. Caitlyn can just constantly harass you while outranging you, and that is just so frustrating. So yes, in my experience, Caitlyn, I do not like playing against her, but I do like playing as her. I played her when she was free. She's a lot of fun. She's pretty easy because she does have that range. You can just stay back. And if ever you get into a pickle or trouble, you do have the W, which shoots a net forward, slows the enemy you hit with it, and shoots you backward. So it's a great escape mechanic. As you can see, I'm really blowing my mana on boxes. Actually, I'm not going to say usually. I did replace my Mechie Pennant with an Amplifying Tomb now. And so I don't really rely too heavily on mana regen early. And I think this is the point where I just realized they had a jungle. Or maybe not. When do I realize they had a jungle? Alright, so now I just realized they had a jungle. So blue spawned at a minute 54. So he should be finishing with blue. And this is where it gets a little dangerous, is I don't know if I don't know Malphite's jungle speed because he's such an irregular jungler that I really don't have a clue where he is right now. So I'm just hoping, because I think before he went to Reds, he would grab Wraiths. So my guess is I'm hoping he's still at Wolves or maybe just finishing Blues at this point. So I'm going to try and get down as many boxes as I can. The more boxes, the better. Obviously, Katarina called Mia, so I think they suspect I'm in the brush here. And as you can see, I have 0 XP. I'm really taking a big risk by going for this first blood. If I don't get first blood... See, he saw the puff of smoke. There's that glitch. He saw that puff of smoke. And yet he's stupid enough to go for it anyway. So that was kind of dumb on his part. But that's one of Shaco's... Whoa. Whoa, I really like it there. Sorry, guys. That is one of Shaco's biggest glitches, is the fact that you could see a puff of smoke in a lot of bushes. So, I mean, if he had gotten away from that, I would have been pretty pissed because That would have been pretty much a glitch that cost me the kill. So I'm going to start throwing down boxes at the tower. This is something I've started doing because if Katarina gets focused by these boxes, as she did right there, she took about 70 hits of damage for nothing. I mean, I just threw down that box haphazardly. And we are actually going to go for this kill. Jarvan is going to ignite her. And the box will get the kill. I really felt bad about that kill because I really didn't mean to KS at all. The box literally just auto-focused her, so... I mean, I guess it's good for Shaco. Jarvan does have great farm compared to Shaco, who sucks at farming. As you can see, my lack of getting any minions. I have to use abilities, and then I still can't kill minions. Early game, at least. So, I've heard there's a new style of Shaco, or not a new style of Shaco, but I've seen Reginald play AP Shaco, and he levels up Max's boxes first. I haven't really experimented around with that, but I'm definitely up for giving that a try. Generally, I focus on Dagger because it hits pretty dang hard and is just great harassment. Whereas with boxes, I don't know how much harassment you're going to get. As you can see, I'm actually farming alright. It's mostly because I have blue buff, so I can spam abilities if I'm going to miss one. And she is still out-leveling me by 1, but it's pretty close, especially because she is a solo. Generally, a solo wants to be at about 5 when you're about 3. Just my rule of thumb. So, yes. I don't know how Malphite's doing after he lost his blue buff, but I will continue to harass at the... there she goes. She loses about half of her health to box shots and 1 dagger. So she obviously is taking a lot of damage there. And going to throw down another box just to clear minions. I mean, I could basically just spam abilities because I have this blue buff, which is such a help on AP Shaco. And Katarina trying to harass with her blades. I took 1 too many shots from that. I mean, not 1 too many shots. I didn't realize I was going to take 2 shots from the turret, I believe is what I took. And I didn't flash adequately. When I went to go click her to throw my dagger, she actually flashed right then, so I missed. And then I clicked on her again to try and get it, and then by the time I went to escape with my Q, it was too late. So you can see my box actually attacking the tower. I think they have to gain aggro on something like a minion, and then they'll attack the tower. Because if you just place one by the tower, it'll die without actually sparking aggro. So, let's just check the farm real quick. I'm at about 14. Jarvan's about 19. Malzahar's at 26. We're outlaning the bot lane pretty hard. I think they're being pushed from a Mordekaiser and a Olaf, and that's a tough lane. They just have a lot of sustainability and a lot of health, so that's bad. A little bit of lag there, but Jarvan going in for the kill. I don't think he'll get it, but I do ignite her, and I'm going to pick up that kill. So good turret dive. This will give us free range to hit the turret, and I don't know if we're going to get it this time, but... Oh, Malphite actually came out of nowhere and got me. Wow, I missed that. Yeah, Malphite was hanging right around this area, so when we turret dived her, we died. So that really sucked. Jarvan, though, is going to be able to clean up this Malphite. I don't know why he thought he could take a Jarvan, but he cannot. So, more buffs to Jarvan. I think he picked up, yeah, he picked up a red buff, which will help with his farm. I'll pick up my Cage's pick and Sorcerer's Shoes, so I will be hitting a lot harder, and I will be getting that gold for 5. One thing I've really started messing around with in my build is the timing of everything. I used to go Deathfire, then Morello, or Deathfire, or Cage's pick, part of Deathfire, then Sorcerer's Shoes, which gave the extra damage, and then I would go for a Morello's just for the cooldown and mana regen, so I basically didn't run out of mana at that point. And I would, oh yeah, Jarvan just being taken apart. A good ult from Katarina. As I was saying, but now I'm thinking more about just going straight for Cage's pick and the shoes, and then going right for Deathfire, then Rabadons and Lichbane. The problem is I don't get a Lichbane until about 44 minutes into the game, which for those who don't know about Lichbane, it does a lot of damage. I'll just read this back because I don't think anything's going on here. Sheen, Lichbane. Yeah. So, 100% chance when ability is used that your next physical attack deals an additional 100% of your ability power and damage. So basically, Q from Shaco, invisible, will proc that, and then you hit him, and then lots and lots of damage. So basically, the Q is going to be like an additional E. Your E does about it does a lot of damage, like 600 damage, because it's basically 400 damage of ability power that does all that damage. And then, but now your Q will also do that much damage. So I've ever actually never gotten a Lich Bane. Usually we win the game before then. For me to adequately use it, I've used it a couple times, but yeah, generally the game's over. So basically I don't farm hard enough, and usually I'm not that fed. You're going to see in this game I get pretty dang fed, though. So just me soloing Katarina. Jarvan actually goes bot to go deal with other things. And this is what really makes me laugh, is the fact that I am able to solo this Katarina, because she is higher level than me, and she's actually a solo where Shaco really is not a solo. So that's alright. She's kind of afraid of me. I think she might think Jarvan's around, which is acceptable, and is a good reason to play cautiously. Olaf actually does get turret dove and pick off, so that was a great pickup with Jarvan down bot. I mean, I can't hold sufficiently, and the extra XP is always good. Yes. So just trying to last hit, failing at it pretty good, pretty hard, but I don't want that thing to keep hitting me. Her Q, it actually is doing a decent amount of damage, and I don't know why I'm getting these lag spikes. I'm sorry about that, guys. I think that's when it switches a video. It's giving me that lag spike. So hopefully I will try and fix that after this video or something. Basically, when she tries to poke me, I poke like 11 times harder. So yes, now I'm gonna go out there with my image, do some little shenanigans here. I don't want the boxes. The boxes. Yep. See, so, but the box, she jumps into range when the boxes are in trouble. So I don't know why she did that, but yeah. So thankfully the boxes still attacked her adequately, and I think she did think that was the real Shaco, which was not the case. So a good pickup with my ult, and I'm gonna back after that. Or no, we're gonna go for the tower here. I think Jarvan can take it alone. I didn't really need to do that much damage, and I was a little scared Malphite was going to come up because I am incredibly low at this point. Yet somehow I keep running forward. But we do pick up our tower. It is the first tower of the game. We are currently sitting at 6-5. I am 4-1, so I am getting sufficiently fed early game. Shaco kind of does need to get fed early game to be really effective. Otherwise, his items just don't happen so much. You're going to notice in this game I do something that really makes me suck a lot, which is never ever use the active on my Deathfire Grasp. So if you ever play Shaco and you realize, I've got a Deathfire Grasp, you should use it, because that will mean you're better than me. I always just forget about it. I really hate actives, and I might stop buying the Deathfire Grasp. Instead, go for a quick Morello's, and then go Rabadons right after that, because it is cheaper. The only thing I like about this Deathfire is it's the only item Cage's Pick builds into, and I really need a Cage's Pick, so yeah, we'll see. But I do get better cooldown reduction from Morello's, and it is cheaper, so I don't know. We see a lot of harass going down there. A great ult from Jarvan, and a good pick up there, but Jarvan did go down. Good little chaos there from Malzahar, but it's alright. So Moore taking a lot of harassment. I am putting boxes down, just trying to do some damage, whittle him down. Obviously Mordekaiser does have a lot of sustain with that spell shield, so I am going to have to be careful. So it was a 1-to-1 there, Jarvan for Olaf, but it will enable us to give Dragon because we do have a lot more map control than they do. So I am going to put boxes behind us. I don't want to get ganked at this point. And that will give me the additional 5 seconds to split. Nass is taking a lot of damage. Yi, I don't know why Yi went down here. The lane wasn't pushed at all. I think that was a mistake, not staying and fighting Dragon with us. Because, as you can see, Nasus takes a lot of damage. Sorry, I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't like this bad. So Nasus took a lot of damage from that. But he did not die, which is good. I'm really confused as to why I'm lagging. I think it's when it's creating another video file to raw dump. So, and as you can see, I'm leering at this Caitlyn and her blue buff. How jealous I am. She does not really need it compared to I. So I'm just gonna go harass her a little bit. I am faster than her. She has Berserker Greaves. I have Sorcerer Shoes, and Shaco's base movement speed is actually decent. And then I see Jarvan and Katarina battling up here. And I find a Malphite. So there's the Malphite. My boxes will take care of him, though. I am going to pick up that kill. And then I'm going to back over the wall because I did get ignited. And I had no mana. I could not help Jarvan. So otherwise we would have gotten that Mordekaiser kill. I would have definitely flashed down there and tried to help him. But with no mana, I really just couldn't do much. A good pickup from Malzahar on Caitlyn. I believe he did use his ult because his ult is down. So a good pickup by him. And Nasus and Olaf just farming it up down bot. Nasus a little low on health actually. So I don't know if Olaf is going to go in for a kill or not, but we'll see. Jarvan just sitting in the middle of a bunch of minions and taking it from Katarina's ult, but I mean, obviously, he's so tanky at this point. It's going to be hard to kill him on a 1v1 situation. So at this point, we've got a lot of Mias. I did not know Mordekaiser was there. But I'm going to use my ult and go in for the kill. I do pick up Mordekaiser, and I'm going to chase down Katarina, but I do not believe I'm going to get her. Oh, see, we flashed at the same time. But I'll use my minions to clear this wave. I actually thought my minion killed creeps at that level, but I guess you have to be level 11, I think. That's when I'll level that up. I did pick up a red buff, very useless. Unless you're AP Shaco, then it's great, but for me, I don't really need it, so just gonna be placing boxes for scouting. I see Malzahar's just kind of chilling around in their jungle and might be going for a pick off on Caitlyn. He does not have ult. So I don't think he'll be able to kill her, but I do mark her because I can definitely throw down some damage. He does get hit by a trap, so she knows we're there. And this is when I'm going to go into sneaky mode, I think. I think sneaky mode's about to be, yeah. Alright, so at this point in the game, like 16, 17 minutes, this is when team fights are about to start. And really, as Shaco, what you want to be able to do is pick someone off with boxes. It's a really hard practice. And does require a lot of patience because I'm not getting XP. I'm not getting gold while I'm doing this. So I'm literally just sitting here. Sorry, I lagged. As I said, I'm not getting XP or gold. So I'm literally just sitting here stacking boxes, not doing anything. And it really is dependent on like what you can get out of that. Like I just picked up Katarina because she was coming through the jungle. I mean, it's a great pickup at that point because I literally just got a free kill. Then we see Malphite and Mord taking a lot of damage down here. I don't know if we're going to be able to get him, but I do ghost down there and trying to save that tower. As I said, pretty fast character is Shaco. And I catch Malphite, and I am actually going to throw down most of the damage. I do pick up the kill. I'm being chased, but I do use my ult to get away. So my ult takes a lot of damage, which is good. I want him to be on the verge of dying so that I can throw down damage. I am controlling both of these at the same time. I got to pick up that kill, and then I do get ignited, and I don't think I'll be able to get out of that one. So I did get slain, but they are going to pick up the kill on that, and my box is going to help. I just barely did not have time to throw down a box before I died. That's one of those things. You got to constantly remember you can fear them, so you do have another escape mechanic other than your flash. Jarvan just tanking the turret. Good job by him. Yi going in there, throwing some damage, and that will pick up the Katarina. So great teamwork right there from everybody. Nasus going right into the tower. He's taking a lot of damage. I think that was a big blunder on his part. Should have had Jarvan tank it. Jarvan much tankier at this point. And Yi cleaning up the... yeah, so I did pick up my Deathfire. That's a pretty good Deathfire and Morello at 18 minutes. It's pretty solid timing. So I'm going to go farm top and hopefully save this tower from too much damage. Malphite just taking a lot of damage from Malzahar. And Mordecai's are going to go for a full-out chase on this Malzahar, which I don't know if that's a good idea, but he is going to have to flash away. I think he has less health than that. Oh, great press and great ult. Oh my gosh, I don't know if that'll pick up the kill. Great kill, and Malzahar also going in for that, taking multiple turret shots. I don't think he should go for this kill, but he is going to go for it. I don't know if he can pick... Oh, he cannot pick it up, so really lucky on Malphite's part. A good chase by Yi, but Olaf is a force to be reckoned with. So I do see my blue buff is available. Shaco with blue buff, very good. One of the reasons I would consider not getting a Morello's or a Deathfire is if I can get a blue buff almost constantly. I mean, I really do need those cooldowns. And here I try to use my ult to tank it, but I like fail horribly because I suck. And so, yeah, it hits me pretty much the whole time. But I didn't take too much damage, and I'll be able to regen that. So I go for my critical strike, which does no damage because I'm not AD, but yeah. So Deceive, honestly, other than the... Well, just use it as an insta-flash if you're playing AP Shaco. I honestly don't even hit him for the critical strike. The only time that's going to become useful is when you get a Lich Bane, in which case you're going to use that, and then when you hit them with your Q, it'll do all your ability power and damage. So we see a bit of a brawl coming down. I've got 2 seconds, 1 second till Ghost. Alright, so I just pop Ghost to get down there as fast as possible. Sorry, a little lag. I'm going to just hop in there, start doing some damage. I'm going to be really aggressive at this point because I know I can pick up these kills. So he's going to die from being ignited, and Malphite's going to get away. But a good pickup. As Shaco, you really just want to fear your opponents into thinking you're everywhere, in every bush, just everywhere in general. I have blue buff, so I'm not going to back because backing is for nerds who don't have blue buff. Alright, this is when I realized that I suck. Another moment in my gameplay. Malzahar doing a lot of good damage, doing a lot of good poke into that Olaf. But I am, at this point, going to start stacking boxes here. And then use my ult to try and go get a bait. So I see Olaf is pretty low. I want to get a hit on him. They do know this is obviously the fake one. So I did kind of blow that ult. I should have saved it. But then again, it only has a 40-second cooldown. So I am pretty low on health. And I mean, he knows that my boxes are here. So what I should have done is start stacking them here or some other place. Because at this point, they're virtually useless. I didn't know this, but Mordekaiser can one-hit my boxes with his hacks. And the fact that he's OP. So he's, yeah, see, he just one-hit my boxes. And actually, I didn't catch that, but Malphite just tried to ult my boxes. So I take a lot of damage. I'm looking for that Olaf kill. I don't know if I got it. Nope. But I do pick up the Malphite kill. And Mordekaiser is going to go down. And there's Caitlyn, but I will not be able to get Caitlyn. So great team fight from us. I think I just picked up the Malphite kill. And I made him blow his ult, which Malphite's ult has a long cooldown and honestly is like so important for team fights that you really don't want to blow it. But he did, so that's too bad for him. So as we can see, I'm going to be cleaning up. We're going to push this lane. We have a good amount of push force with us. They are not up for... Oh, they actually are all up. So I do not think we're going to get this turret, but we are going to do a lot of damage to it. Yi could focus it. And it is going to go down. I'm just going to escape while I can. Should have thrown a box in that bush. My mistake. But Yi getting a little bit overcommitting. He should definitely back at this point. I'm recalling. So the score is 24-12. We are up significantly. We've lost 1 tower. They've lost 4. We've picked up a dragon. I do not think they pick up a dragon this game. Or they definitely haven't yet. So, yeah, definitely in our favor. About 22 minutes in, I've got a Deathfire Grasp, a Sorcerer's Shoes. Alright, I've got Deathfire Grasp, Sorcerer's Shoes, Morello's, Evil Tome, and a Needle Large Rod. So going right for that Rabadon's. I have a 56 farm, Yi about 56, Nasus 48, Jarvan 96. Good job for Jarvan. He has been soloing for a little bit. And Malzahar 116. So Caitlyn out-farming Malzahar, but not that hard. He's getting fed with a 505. That Malzahar playing quite well. Everyone on their team is negative, except for Caitlyn, who's 2-2. So, yes, we definitely have the advantage. And here we go. We've got some action going down in their jungle. Jarvan, incredibly tanky, is taking a lot of damage. He does Demacia in there for, I think, a kill. Or no kill. But I'm taking a lot of damage. So I'm going to blow my ult. And I actually pick up a kill with my ult. And Malphite going taking a lot of damage from my box. I'm going to pick up that kill too. And I'm really low. Here comes that. And she missed. I don't know what happened, if it got disrupted or something. But I pick up a double kill with a double kill right there. So great pickups. I was not able to get Katarina. She was really low. I wanted to flash over this wall and go straight for Katarina, but it's alright. So we picked up 3. They picked up 1. So Jarvan, our tank, the only one to die, but he's a tank, so that's pretty much his role. And then we picked up... Oh, we actually picked up 4. We got 8. Caitlyn, Olaf, Malphite, Mordekaiser. So, yes, we got 4 for 1. At this point in the game, we're really pulling ahead. A great pickup by Yi, just looking and seeing that opportunity and going for Katarina. A great pickup. Malzahar was not going to be able to get that kill. And Caitlyn was just overcommitting with her ult. She was just sitting there, and she really should not have been. At this point, I see that bot lane is pretty pushed, and I want to maybe start pushing it. I am going to play some boxes here. This is, again, one of those timings, 25 minutes in the game. You really just kind of guesstimating on where to put boxes. I do a lot of damage to him, but not enough. So they are right around here. And I don't know how he didn't realize I was going to put more boxes up, but he's going to get picked off then. So, yep. Basically, you could use the boxes equals GG for most. And I did get hit by Caitlyn's traps, which really sucks because I was going to go for it. Jarvan doing a bit of a turret dive, but is probably going to get out of there okay. He's got about 3,000 health. Everyone is converging on his position. We've got Malzahar, Yi, Malphite, everyone here. I'm going to throw down a box, just try and fear them off. I pick off the Katarina kill. I pick off the other kill. I almost got a triple kill right there with that box alone. So if you guys didn't catch that because of lag, I almost did get a triple kill because of that box. I pick up the Katarina with dagger. I then throw down the box. Box picks off Olaf. And then I think Malphite was the one I didn't get. Malphite was ulted by Malzahar. Yes. So I'm going to throw my ult up. I could have used it then, but at that point it really looked like we were winning that team fight, so it seemed a little bit unnecessary. So one thing that really sucks is my image doesn't have glyphs on it, so if I do get a lot of blue buffs, it's kind of just wasted. Like, because they can obviously see the difference in my ult then. So I do have enough for a Rabadons at this point, but I do want to bait someone into the bush. One thing I just learned is if I Q, they won't chase into my boxes and ruin the setup I've got going. So that's actually one really cool thing. So they look like they want to gank me. I do have Malzahar sitting in this bush. But they're kind of afraid of me at this point. I'm going 17-2, and they are actually going to come into this. I do use my flash to get away from that. I'm going to pick up the... I do not pick up that kill. I don't know how I missed that kill. But Malzahar is legendary. I'm godlike. I really actually do not know how that Olaf got away. If you guys know what his ult does, because I actually don't know what his ult does. But I don't know. I don't know if it's like Alistar's ult where he has infinite health. Or what, because I'm not sure I didn't get that kill. I'm really confused. At this point, we really could just tower dive this guy. And I think we will do it. I do take turret aggro for a little bit, but I don't know if she's going to throw down Demacia. I do not pick up the kill. I back too early. I'm pretty low. So we do pick up a double kill by their tower. Malzahar currently getting this tower and getting middle inhib. So this is going to be a quick game. I think the game is about to end. Caitlyn is kind of backdooring us, but I mean, she doesn't have the speed of a Yi. And I actually want to see how fast she kills towers. She does have a Phantom Dancer. She doesn't have an IE yet. That's actually really surprising. But she can't clear minion waves, and let's see if she can get it in one wave. A lot of damage going down. Double kill going down for this Mordekaiser, and I'm going to lay down the chase and then kill him with a little dagger there. So yeah, she actually did kill turrets pretty quick. So Caitlyn backdoor, GG. Interesting. As you guys can see, when I'm not lagging, I'm sorry. I don't know what happens. It's like every 4 or 5 minutes. So hopefully it's not too bad to watch. I do see that this that Jarvan's taking some damage. If he can lead him to the boxes in just a little bit, I'm going to throw my ults in there, try and get some damage down. They do focus it like fools, and then they are going to go for a kill. My ult does kill one of them. And Malphite's ignited, but this is going to be a bad engage. We're going to have to back. There is my box there. So my box actually fears her and stops the kill from happening, and that was a great pickup. So, I mean, he would have died without that box there, but because she got feared, he could put down that extra damage and just go for the kill. So at this point, I'm sitting about 3,000 gold. I'm going 21 and 2, 21, 2 and 6. So I can pick up a Rabadon's and I can pick up a Sheen. Wait a second. Oh my god, I didn't know the Sheen had the same passive as the Lich Bane. I don't even need the Lich Bane, I just need the Sheen. Oh my gosh. Wow, I'm really stupid, guys. So what's the difference? And there is a surrender 4-0 vote. Good game, guys. 21, 2 and 6, I believe. It's a pretty good game. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. And I'm apparently reconnecting.